Hi guys, welcome back to my video. Today we are going to learn about SQL injection. But before the injection, let's review the process. A SQL injection stands for Structured Query Language. It is used as a way to query or simply ask the database which holds all the data questions. It can also use to modify the database by inserting, deleting, and updating it. For example, you get the login prompt. You are typing your user admin and the password 1234, which is a great password by the way. Then you are sending it to the server. The server receiving this information and constructs a query to ask the database, hey database, please check the user admin and the password 1234 in your user table. If the database recognizes this user and this password, then it sends true. If it's not recognized, then it sends false. The server receives the result from the database and will forward the user that is allowed to enter the site as admin and give him a special cookie. Let's take a look on the server. Let's take a look on the login page. We can see login, we can see password. Now let's take a look inside the code on the server side to see how we can use SQL injection to perform the injection. Let's examine the code in the server side. We can see that the variable that username is going to login and the variable of password going to password. Now we can see that this is the SQL query. As you can see, this is where the user goes when it's sending to the database, and here where the password goes. So our goal is to escape this query and perform our own action. For example, we can see that now we injected this character. It will check the first equation. In the first equation we have nothing, so it's wrong. And here we have 1 equals 1, so the equation is true. So it will consider it as true. Now let's go to the password, and the same thing with the password. We will perform the same equation. As you can see. Now, in this injection, it will make that the query. Now we'll make that the query will produce a true statement. Let's check it out live. This is the form. As you can see, we have login and password, just as we saw in the code. Let's type this character to see if the server will behave. As we can see that the server is giving us an error, which means we broken something in the server syntax. Now let's try to make the injection, and we can see that we succeed in the injection. To show you that this is to show you another way to make injections, we are going to use the sleep command. So when this will be false, it will execute sleep for 10 seconds. As you can see, the server is loading, and it will continue to load after 10 seconds. Now that we understood how to make a SQL injection, this is a SQL injection based on error. So when we type some character that escape the syntax, we are receiving an error. And we show you an example of blind SQL injection by using a sleep command to see if there is SQL injection in this form. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.